This snake set is the third of 5 animals of Ha-Se-Fu Hong-Gar. Ha-Se-Fu can be translated as 4 lower tigers. The other sets in Ha-Se-Fu include panther, tiger, crane, and dragon. Unlike the more common Canton-style Hong-Gar, the Ha-Se-Fu Hong school teaches each animal as a subject of an independent set, instead of placing all of the animals in a single set. In Canton Hong-Gar, the first animal is the dragon, which focuses on internal training and breathing exercises from a special stance called Yiji Kim Young Ma. This translates into 2-character foot withdrawing the groin stance. The Chinese character for 2 is a short horizontal stroke above a long horizontal stroke, which describes the foot position. Withdrawing the groin horse refers to the dynamic tension in the hips and legs in this stance. Sometimes referred to as the internal energy stance, Kim Young Ma focuses upon sinking your energy down. Each of the animals of Ha-Se-Fu Hong-Gar make use of this stance for this reason. The movements of the snake are very flowing. We describe snake locomotion as slithering, which is unlike any of the other animals that are emulated in Kung Fu. The techniques of the snake set are always connected together, each movement flowing into the next without any breaks or gaps. For this reason, this set does not break into lessons as neatly as many of the previous sets. Each lesson begins from a moving position instead of a static position. This set is taught in 11 lessons. These lessons are repeated 3 times, first to describe the hand movements, second to describe the footwork, and third to make refinements. Lesson 7 will have 4 repetitions to show a front view of the sequence. Applications are included when the movements are unclear. A slow motion version of the entire set follows the lesson. This set begins with an explanation of some fundamental techniques in the set. Form your fists by curling your fingers tightly into your palm, knuckle by knuckle, then pressing your thumb into the side of your first finger. There should be no gaps between any of the joints. Bring your fists into your chest so that your forearms are in line and your fists face each other directly. To ensure correct positioning of the arms, place a straight staff between your elbows and chest. Use this training technique as a check until you find this arm position automatically. When you take this position, your shoulders are rolled forward and your abdominal muscles are tense. Starting with your feet together, bend your knees, then pivot out your heels, toes, then heels. Adjust your hips so that your legs can lock and everything below your waist is solid. Tilt your pelvis forward and keep your gluteal and abdominal muscles tight. Your knees point out while your toes point in, twisting your leg muscles so that they oppose each other. Your body should form an S shape in profile. To shift from Kim Young Ma to Bo, step out with your front foot while keeping your rear foot angled inward. To shift back, withdraw your front foot, turning the toe back in again. Do not change your upper body position. This snakehead fist is formed by extending your middle knuckle and pressing into the side of your fist with your thumb. Squeeze tightly so that there are no gaps. To form the snake tongue, extend your first two fingers so that the fingertips are in line. Curl your thumb and last two fingers tightly so there are no gaps between the joints. Focus all of your power into the tips of the two fingers. In this guard position, the rear hand is placed by the front elbow. Both snake tongues point forward. In this guard position, the front palm is up and the rear palm is down. The rear hand is again by the front elbow. When turning from side to side in bow stance, shift smoothly without raising your hips. Keep the shifting continuous so that you never fully freeze in bow stance. Instead, you shift to the next stance. This stance turning should have a snake-like feeling. On the last turn, lift your front heel and raise your body up, then sink down. This heel lift will be used in conjunction with a hand movement later. To shift stances, the front hand begins by pointing to the wrist of the rear hand. The rear hand turns and points the other direction, leading the front hand. As the rear hand gets to the other side, it becomes the front hand. It extends so that the other hand points to the elbow in a mirror image of the first position, then turns to point at the wrist to reverse the entire movement. Both snake tongues must be connected so that they move together as one. Bring both hands across at shoulder level, smoothly turning over your palms so that they alternate which one is facing up and which one is facing down. At the end of each shift, the front hand rises to throat level. This brings the front elbow just below shoulder level, in line with the rear hand. Shift your bow stance back and forth smoothly, maintaining that snake-like feeling in your movement. This technique will be used repeatedly in this set. For simplicity's sake, this technique will be called serpentining. Serpentine right will refer to extending your right snake's tongue, and serpentine left will refer to extending your left snake tongue. This exercise trains you to project your power through your alternating forward fingertips and transfer it evenly back and forth. Begin standing at attention. Bring both fists into your chest. Double punch up, double punch down, left uppercut, right elbow, salute, in left tiger claw, left elbow, salute with right tiger claw. Double back fist, bring your fist to your chest, extend both palms in a circle, claws down, then palms forward. Curl your fingers into fists and form a circle with your arms. Start with feet together, bend your knees in a crouch, step forward in a crouch, step back in a crouch, step to the left and open to Kim Young Ma. Turn your body to your right as you bring your fists into your chest. The crouch position has the same S-shaped posture as Kim Young Ma with your lower body locked. From Kim Young Ma, circle your arms to your right side between each movement while keeping your lower body locked. Your last fists are snakehead fists. Short punch left, then right, circle and set both fists, change to snake tongue, and serpentine left, then right, 3 times. On the third right serpentine, jab with your right, serpentine left, then right, 2 times. On the third left serpentine, jab with the left. Bring both feet together into a crouch. Step out into horse stance, then shift to right bow. Shift back and forth through bow 3 times. Then lift your right heel and step down. Shift back and forth 2 more times, then shift the left bow. Lift your left heel and step down. The punches are short jabs at crossing angles. Turn and set with the same snake-like feel as when you serpentine. Use the heel lift to add emphasis to the snake tongue jabs. Lean into the circular motion of your forearms for these jabs. This is a snake tongue jab. The circular motion wards off 2 punches. This first block uses the outside of the forearm. The second block pushes down the punch with the inside of the forearm. Then the forearm slides up the arm to the throat. Left strike the temple, right strike the temple. Circle your right in and extend both forearms up. Circle in and double grab. Circle and extend. Double grab again. Extend both snake tongues up to the right, then to the left. Shift to right bow, then left bow. Shift back to right bow, back to left bow. Shift to right, then left. For the temple strikes, keep elbows slightly bent. When extending your forearms up, your palms face in. Then your palms face down for the double grabs. The grabs are done with the thumb and first 2 fingers. The palms face each other for the side jabs up. Extending up the forearm deflects a punch. The circle in pulls down the punch, then the jab slides up the arm to the throat. Once Sifu Lam makes contact, he remains on the arm to feel where his student is going and redirect it to his advantage. Serpentine, right, then left, 3 times. On the third left shift, change to a left block, down, and right jab. Repeat the block, down, and jab 2 more times. Step back to a right bow, then shift back and forth between right and left bow, 3 times. Step forward to right bow after the third left bow. Then, with the following 2 jabs, step forward with your right foot, sliding your left foot up to preserve the integrity of your stance. The serpentine fundamental connects the double jab up to the block and jab without any breaks or gaps in the movement. Rotate your right palm down as you make the first jab, Then keep it palm down for the following 2 jabs, circling it past your right hip between each jab. Here is the block, down, and jab. Note that the jab serves to deflect the second punch as well as attack. When blocking with a snake tongue, the forearm makes the initial contact. Then the wrist clings to the punching arm. Serpentine, left, then right, 3 times. On the third right shift, change to a double block. Double jab, cross your wrist, then double jab. Turn and double jab. Shift back and forth through left and right bow. On the third right shift, change to Kim Young Ma. Turn to right bow. Step forward with your front foot and slide your rear foot. The serpentine fundamental connects the block and jab to the double block without any breaks or gaps in the movement. The double block is like in lesson 3 with both palms facing up and the arms in a half circle. Circle your arms past your right hip, then extend the double jab at throat height. Turn and jab. Right outside forearm block, then jab again. Left jab, then left inside forearm block, left jab. Circle and right jab, circle and left jab. Right and left serpentine, then right jab. Low cross block, right jab. Step back to right bow. Shift to Kim Young Ma, back to bow. Step to left bow, then shift to Kim Young Ma, then back to bow. Step forward to right bow, left bow. Step to the side and right bow, back to front. Step forward and slide your back foot. The first 2 right jabs have the palm down, the rest are palm up. Keep your rear snake tongue by your front elbow for the forearm block and jab techniques. For the circle and jab techniques, keep your rear snake tongue by your front wrist. Cross at the wrist for the low cross block. This is the outside forearm block and jab. The block is made with the palm facing in, then the palm turns over for the jab. As Sifu Lam shifts from block to jab, he continues to press against his student's arm. In this manner, he can feel his student's position. Here is the inside forearm block and jab. This block is made with the wrist hooking the punch to the side. The wrist slides up the arm to the student's throat. This block rows in the opposite direction of the previous outside forearm block, with the palm facing up for the jab. However, the principle of keeping contact stays the same. Here is the right jab, low cross block, right jab combination. Each jab in the snake set conceals a block, and in this first jab, only the block is applied. These block and jabs are intimately connected in snake style. The arm entangles like the body of the snake, and the finger strikes like the venomous bite. Serpentine, left, right, left, then jab. Serpentine left, then jab. Block your flanks, then grab. Left block and right jab 4 times. Following the serpentine fundamental, circle both arms to cover your flanks, then grab down. Left block down, then right jab. Palm down. Circle block with your palms up, then grab straight down center line with palms down. Jab to eye level. Shift through left, then right, then left bow, then step forward to right bow. Shift to left, then right bow, then step forward to left bow. Step forward to right bow, then step forward with your front foot and slide your rear foot with each jab. Here is the grab down, block, and jab. Sifu Lam grabs at the wrist and elbow, then slides both hands down to the wrist. After Sifu Lam makes the block, his striking hand closely follows his student arm up to his throat. Turn, extending your left hand, then block with your right, palm up, circle and jab. Circle both hands right, then left, then right jab. Left block down and right jab 3 times. Shift the left bow, then step forward to right bow. Step to the side with your right foot, through right, then left bow. Then step forward, back to right bow. Step forward with each jab, sliding your rear foot. Your right hand leads during the turn. Your left extends at the last moment. Use the right hand circle to change from palm up to palm down. When circling your hands, keep them the same distance apart. The last 3 block and jabs are the same as in lesson 7. This is the opening movement, right hand leading, then left extending. The right hand leads to intercept the fist punch. The left hand block diverts the student's attack so that it is difficult for him to retaliate with another punch. Sifu Lam controls his student's arm. Here is the right block, circle, and jab. After the block is made, the circle serves to pull the student off balance. Here, Sifu Lam pulls his student by hooking with his wrist, then slides up that arm with his forearm for the jab. Circle both arms and extend both snake tongues, palm up. Right jab, then double jab, circle in, and double jab. Sink to a low horse for the right jab. Return to right bow for the rest of the movements. Extend your palms up at throat level, then turn them over for the right jab. Circle both arms to your left for the double jab. Serpentine, left, then right block high, low, then jab. Circle left and right block and jab, right jab, then circle both arms into double pulls. Step to the side, shifting through right, then left bow, then back to the front and right bow. Step to the side, shifting through right, left bow, then back to the front again. Bring your right foot back to Kim Young Ma. Use the serpentine fundamental to connect the set position to the right jab and the right jab to the left jab. For the arm circle to Kim Young Ma, your left arm makes a large circle and both forearms end horizontal. This is a right block high, then low, then jab. The jab targets the solar plexus. Though Sifu Lam cannot slide along his student's arm to his solar plexus, he continues to keep his student's arm closed out. Here, the circle and double jab is used against the double push. Sifu Lam pushes in with his forearms, then pulls out with his wrists, making the opening for the jabs. These jabs are aimed at the pressure points just beneath each nipple. Double jab forward, cross your wrists, circle your arms, and change your hands to snakehead fists. Double punch up, then down, left uppercut, right elbow, then left claw salute. Left elbow, right claw salute. Double back fist, and draw your fists into your chest. Relax your arms. Bring your left foot to your right. Return to Kim Young Ma. Step both feet together into a crouch. Step back. Maintaining the same crouch. Stand straight. The jab from the last lesson is at waist level. The first jab of this lesson is at eye level. The remainder of the set is the mirror of the opening sequence. When crouching, keep your body in the same S-shaped posture as in Kim Young Ma. Here the set is shown in slow motion. Although the snake is very quick when it flicks its tongue or when it strikes, this set does not seek to mimic its speed. The focus of this set is on soft strength. This soft strength is generated by keeping the external body flexible while maintaining a solid and hard internal core, as a great snake like a python or a boa. This strength is generated from the dantian, which is considered the center of your chi, or your internal energy. The dantian is located in the center of your pelvis, between your groin and your navel. Part of the discipline of martial arts is to cultivate the chi. In the external styles, your chi is projected into your strike. In the internal styles, your chi continually nourishes until it permeates your entire body. One of the characteristics of a complete system of martial arts is that it addresses both external and internal training. In this snake set, this energy flows from the dantian to the hands to be concentrated into 2 fingertips for striking. The snake is a cold-blooded and poisonous creature. As interpreted in this set, snake techniques use the body to entangle the opponent, then follow with fingertip strikes that are directed towards soft pressure points on the opponent. Because of this, the application of snake techniques is particularly lethal. Although Hung Gar students train in these techniques, their usage is to be avoided since it can be very damaging. There is no way to effectively pull a pressure point strike so as to contain an opponent without causing significant injury. Again, Sifu Lam performs the set at normal speed.